The moment I've been waiting for since we ended last week Thursday's show. It's time to get eating. And we are eating along with Olympic chef Dion and, of course, master barista Romeo. Now, Dion, do you want to just talk us through what we created today?
So we cook the rump with that sort of coffee crust, a little smokiness, sort of earthy flavor on the crust. We've made a nice cheese sauce. And yeah, it's a nice salad that you put together for us.
Yeah, well, look, I think I've done more than just create a salad, but I've brought people together. Not only bringing you two together, but bringing a very inspired recipe. Now, we've got some coffee to go along with our coffee-flavored infused menu. As I do dig into the steak, I want to find out from you, gentlemen. We are just kicked off the month of June, which is known as Youth Month. So I want to find out from you, what does Youth Month mean to you, Romeo?
For me, it's actually all about empowering the youth. We do have quite a lot of things going on around in terms of crime and all that.
Yeah.
But as one of the youth guys, I would like to do something so that they can look up to and then get inspired.
So it's very important for you to be a mentor.
Something like that, but they should just, copy the good things which other youth do so that they can empower themselves and better themselves and grow.
Oh, beautifully said. Absolutely, Romeo. And for yourself, Dion?
The youth's the most important part of our sort of growth as a country or as individuals in any industry you are in. So investing and empowering the youth and really paying attention to them and growing them and really like guiding them and mentoring them is very important because it's inevitable that they're the future of our country and the destination in which the part our country takes, I guess.
Absolutely, and I think it's very important to feed into that generation.
Yes.
But not only are we feeding them with inspiration, but we're also physically feeding them. The steak is beautiful.
It is beautiful and delicious.
Thank you. You see the rest is how well it's cooked.
And that coffee,
Really?
that earthiness that you were talking
It's
about,
actually
Romeo.
fused inside the meat, like so nice.
Very nice, very delicious. And you have been talking about being at the top of your industry, I suppose, in the culinary world and as a barista. We've got our Chef Dumi out there representing in the Culinary Awards at the Lux Awards in Johannesburg. All the best, girl, looking deliciously gorgeous on that red carpet. Yourself, you're an Olympic chef and you are a master barista. So how important is it for these organizations and for these big heads of these industries to say, congratulations, well done, you're doing great?
I think it's so important because it's just human nature for people to sort of, you want a pat on your back, and you put so much effort and work into sort of developing yourself and building yourself up to the point where you're actually competing.
Yeah.
And it's a nice thing to get recognized and a bit of appreciation for all of your hard work. I don't know, what do you feel about that? Huh?
I think you just said it all, but yeah, like he's saying, a simple thank you.
Yeah.
You do, you see, after doing something good. But not that like they really need it, but it's just, like he said, human nature to just, if someone does something good to you, you just say thank you.
Pat on your back. Now, gentlemen, on social media, we have been asking South Africa, how do they love to enjoy their favorite cup of coffee? And we've got Sabina, who says sweet with a lot of milk. Is that a coffee no-no? These gentlemen are even choking on their food because they're like, is Sabina doing it all wrong?
Yep.
No, for me, coffee is just a personal journey, and one prefers whatever he or she prefers. It's way different from one I prefer. So if someone wants a coffee with lots of sugar, lots of milk, then be it, as long as she's enjoying the coffee at the end of the day.
Dion, I feel like you've got a rebuttal.
I beg to differ. It's about the flavor of the coffee. You want to appreciate it. You want to taste the quality of the coffee, and milk and sugar honestly just bask it and takes away from the natural flavor of it.
But remember, this is the tradition where they used to do things. Some want to keep to the traditions. So you can't say no sugar for someone. If they prefer that way, then I'm all in.
It seems like this is a healthy discussion point, a healthy argument here. I love the fact, though, that we can talk, laugh, and enjoy in the food. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for kicking off our week on the right note, on a coffee note, and cheers to you. All the best.
Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks.
Now join us for another hot brew of coffee-infused dishes on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. right here on S3. But until then, Mzansi City, good night, stay safe, and happy eating. Goodbye.